Hello, Grand Cinema. Welcome to our new executive director, Elizabeth Calhoun. I have been stalking you on Instagram, and I'm glad you're finally on my couch.
I'm very happy to be here.
And you're a ginger. Look at you. We can't have too many gingers in Tacoma.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
And you also brought back this man. Look at that smile. He has a 1,000,000-watt smile. Mr. Paul Richter, you are still the director of education at the Grand Cinema and doing a bang-up job. Welcome to you both.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Elizabeth, as the new executive director at the Grand Cinema, you are taking over this role from our esteemed Philip Cowan, and you are guiding and overseeing our Grand Cinema, but you are not selecting and programming films. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Tell us.
So obviously an executive director job is a very big one.
Yeah.
And so we were really fortunate enough to be able to hire somebody to focus specifically on our cinema programming. Earlier this month, we welcomed Hannah Beck to our team.
Yay!
And she will be, making sure that we continue to offer the great programming that we always have, but also looking into new and more, different types of programming as we go forward, repertories, series, all sorts of different things.
That. So I'm going to have to stalk Hannah and get her on the couch too.
Yes.
Because she'll get my reference to Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Most likely.
Most likely she will. Paul, with all the exciting changes going on the horizon, is the Grand Cinema going to continue the things that we all love about it?
Yes, absolutely. Everybody's favorite series, Science on Screen, Craft Night, Weird Elephant, Free Family Flick, all of the things that have been here for so long that people love about the Grand Cinema are here, but we're finally in a place to grow and add new things and expand, not losing anything from the past, but growing into new things in the future.
I love that. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not mention the popcorn, the best popcorn in Tacoma, hands down. I have it for lunch. I love it so much.
It's not going anywhere.
Good. Okay, because I got to make sure that we got food. Is it true, Paul, that all students and EBT card holders can see movies at the Grand for free?
Yes, absolutely. Thanks to funding from Tacoma Creates, which we are very, very grateful for, we are able to offer free movies at the Grand Cinema for anyone who lives in Tacoma and is a student, or lives somewhere else but goes to school in Tacoma, if you have a student ID, and anyone who lives in the city of Tacoma and has an EBT card can see any of our films for free. You just have to purchase tickets day of at our box office.
And just bring your EBT card, and even though the EBT card may not have anything on it, we don't know yet, but if you bring that in your ID, you're in like Flint.
Yep, absolutely. Regardless of what the national standpoint is on EBT benefits, our benefits will still be strong no matter what.
That's incredible. So let's talk about, Paul, programming for local filmmakers, because that's one of my favorite things that you do.
Yes, mine as well, thank you. We don't just show films from all over the world, we want to support filmmakers here within our local community.
Right.
And a new program we are starting called Tacoma Filmmaker Conversations is a regular gathering place for film creatives in and around the city of Tacoma. Our first event is going to be Monday, November 17th. We'll have a special guest, Audra Lehman from Washington Filmworks, here to talk about how Washington Filmworks uplifts local filmmakers and also talk about their new program, Above the Line, which is about uplifting directors, producers, and film creatives from typically underrepresented communities. So it's going to be a great opportunity to meet other filmmakers, share resources, network, and continue to grow the local film community.
And they get to meet Elizabeth.
Absolutely.
Because everybody wants a piece of Elizabeth now, because she's new and exciting and beautiful and bubbly. And so we all want a piece of her. If people are wondering how they can stay up to date, you do have a newsletter, don't you, Paul?
Yes, we do.
And it's easy to sign up for, yes?
Absolutely. You can do it through our website or in person at the Grand Cinema.
I love that. So, Miss Elizabeth, what are some upcoming events people should be sure not to miss out on?
Well, the first one would be tomorrow. We are running the classic Halloween by John Carpenter, which is very exciting. And then on November 10th, we have a Science on Screen for Clue. And then We every month on the third Saturday we have free family flicks. For November, that'll be The Iron Giant, and in December it'll be Elf.
Oh,
And
I love this.
we are looking at lots of really fun programming for the month of December.
Oh, I bet, absolutely. Because I believe that nothing makes a better gift than tickets to the Grand, or if you really, really love someone, you get them a membership, because that is the way to go. And may I also add, the Grand Cinema is the only place where you can walk up and give them your custom programmed, curated cuisine butter you want on your popcorn. I mean, because I'm always like, well, I'd like 3 layers, then I'd like you to shake it, and then put the other layer on top. And they don't even bat an eyelash. They're like, okay, and they do this. This is incredible. Elizabeth, what has surprised you the most about being here in Tacoma?
Oh, that's a great question. I will say, like, how quickly I became comfortable in this city. At the Grand, we have such a great team at the Grand. Super welcoming, super open to new ideas. Yeah, that was definitely, I mean, it's surprising in the sense that sometimes it takes a long time to feel like you fit in, but not surprising now that I know these people and know the city of Tacoma.
Well, and I can see you and Paul have such great chemistry that, oh my goodness, I mean, whoever was on the interview panel and made the hiring decision, they hit it out of the park with you, sister.
Thank you so much.
Because, I mean, the Grand Cinema has had a huge shift in people. Our executive director, director of operations, director of marketing. You show up and those handrails are not there, but you are capable of hiring people in those positions.
Absolutely.
Or giving the wonderful staff more things to do, which is so great. So I just can't wait to get to know you better. All right, who do we need to thank? Because this is the Grand Cinema, it is such a beloved co-partner in our community with so many organizations that everybody, like I said, wants to be a part of it. So who do we thank?
Well, definitely Tacoma Creates.
Yes.
They have been so generous, and we get to serve the community because of them, even more so, but also our volunteers, of course, the ones that make your popcorn so perfect, and our donors, our board, and really anybody that comes to the Grand to see our movies. Just coming to watch is supporting us.
And you know, I never, the Grand always amazes me, Mr. over here, Director of Education, because just when I think you couldn't find an obscure film about women in Finland in a sauna, you find it. And I'm like, how did they know? I love that movie. So thank you so much. And I want you back on the couch sooner than later.
Great.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Deb, are you working on that green tongue over there?
I am.
All right, I'm coming to you
think it's
pretty quick,
green.
sister, so
All
get
right.
ready. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.